Coming up on Healthy Living, specialized health care close to home. We'll take you inside the region's only newborn intensive care unit. From pediatric care to cardiac care, SMDC doctors can fix a hole in the heart using only a tiny incision. Plus, a cancer subspecialist who travels to his patients at SMDC.
Your health questions answered. Welcome to Healthy Living, brought to you by the experts at SMDC.
Good evening and welcome. I'm Michelle Lee. This is another edition of Healthy Living brought to you by the experts at SMDC. We're fortunate here in the Northland to have access to a wide variety of healthcare services, including some very specialized care. Let's start our show by talking with Dr. Scott Johnson, an obstetrician and gynecologist at SMDC. Thank you very much, Dr. Johnson, for being here this evening.
My pleasure.
Do you think some of the patients are sometimes surprised to learn the level of specialized care that's available locally through SMDC?
Many times that's the case. Patients often think of specialty care and associate it with the university or the Mayo Clinic, not realizing that many of those services, if not most of those services, can be provided right here.
Why do patients appreciate being able to receive that care here in their hometowns?
When one is faced with a health care issue, whether for oneself or for one's family, that's a very stressful situation. And being able to have that close to home, close to family, close to support groups like a church or friends is very important and has been shown to improve healing in patients.
So that's very interesting. If you're close to that home base, it certainly does help with the healing.
It most definitely does.
So I understand that there's a new marketing campaign to let people know about some of these specialty care items that SMDC is offering. Tell us a little bit about that and how you're involved.
Well, there was a website that was developed that allows patients access to educational opportunities, and I was asked to be the introducer on the web of that website, and so I appear as a little 4-inch character that comes out and introduces the website.
Well, speaking of that little character, we do have some video of the website, so let's take a look so the audience at home knows what we're talking about.
Welcome. My name is Dr. Scott Johnson, and I'm one of the more than 400 physicians at SMDC Health System who are here as a team providing specialized care in ways you simply won't find anywhere else in the region. But if you or a loved one ever needs a diagnosis, treatment, surgery, or rehabilitation for almost anything, it's all available here at SMDC. That's a source of comfort.
And it must have been a lot of fun for you to do that.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Something a little bit different that you normally don't do day to day.
It's the first time in front of a green screen.
So tell us, have you received some fun comments from your patients and staff about this website?
There's no question I've received lots of comments about my 4-inch size on the screen, and that was fun. But I have also received a lot of feedback about how useful the website is.
And you do have some international viewers as well?
Yes, my daughter is doing a semester abroad for college in Scotland, and she's had a chance to view it and show all her fellow collegians over in Scotland what her father actually looks like.
I think that's pretty neat. Why do you think that this is such an important message you're portraying here on the website?
You know, education for patients is important to make proper decisions, and this allows the patients to educate themselves of what is available locally here in Duluth.
What would you like people in our region to know about SMDC?
Well, our mission is to take care of patients, and we as an organization want to offer highly specialized care that's safe and state-of-the-art right here in Duluth to meet the needs of the patients here in the Northland.
And a lot of people, again, are not aware of that. They might think specialized care, they might think Twin Cities, they might think of a larger metropolitan area, but over the past 15, 20 years, things have really changed locally.
Yeah, we've aimed to bring in some very highly specialized physicians to provide that care here.
And as an OBGYN, how does access to specialized care benefit your patient's health?
There are many aspects of this specialized care that is very useful to my patients. We have a specialist in maternal fetal medicine, otherwise known as a perinatologist. We have an excellent NICU and staffed neonatologist to take care of newborn babies. And we also have GYN oncology care available here locally now.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Johnson, for talking with us this evening. It's been quite a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Okay. And you can go to that website and check out Dr. Johnson at smdc.org/onlyhere. Coming up next, we'll take a closer look at some of the specialized pediatric care offered at SMDC, meet some of the babies who are thriving thanks to the region's only newborn intensive care unit. That and more when we come back.